Okay, this is Glenn Smith for Willenhall Paranormal, and as you can see the sun's going down. It's actually dusk, and over there at the front of the house is Dean Steadman, who's going to be doing the Dusk Till Dawn challenge at 30 East Drive, Chequerfield Estate, Pontefract. Okay, and here's our Dean.
Evening, folks.
You alright, mate?
Twitching.
You all geared up?
I'm ready to rock and roll.
You're ready for it?
Oh, yes, yes.
Should we have a look at your t-shirt? We'll get your t-shirt
Yes,
on the back.
Cancer Research UK,
There you go.
Willenhall Paranormal.
Let's have a look at the back. There it is, the Dusk Till Dawn challenge. Should we go inside then?
Yeah, yeah.
Well then, after you then, mate. We'll follow you in. We're all set up in the van ready to record. So, the time is actually 9:20, and here we are in the back door. This is Fred's domain, so we've got cameras set up here, ready to record. So actually that one needs to go that way a little bit. So this is the kitchen, and this is where we had some good activity last time. So do you want to tell everybody what we had when we came last time?
Well, the last time we were here, we were all sat in the living room area, and we saw two little figures, about so high, and you saw the silhouette through the doors.
Again.
I saw that.
Yes, I saw that one.
Oh, you saw that?
Yeah, but nobody.
I
Did
am
you
the
just
only
lift your
one
arm?
that
No,
Oh, there's nothing.
I did.
I
I did that time.
Bloody
hell, Did you see Trace?
Yeah, but I didn't with a. I didn't with
that
anybody
there.
over there lifting your arm.
Well, I also saw, the last time I was there, I was sat in the living room, and a figure was walking down towards here. As he walked, I caught view of him at the reflection of this cabinet here, and all I can say, he resembled this fella here on my back.
What? You want them?
Oh my God!
What?
Can you not see that?
No.
The reflection of that thing.
What thing?
Look.
In what?
In the glass.
What are we seeing?
In that glass there, there's just a reflection of somebody walking past. So as you can imagine, it's going to be an eventful night.
Yeah, let's hope so, mate. Okay, so we'll get a shot of the kitchen so everybody can get an idea of what the orientation is. So there's the kitchen. These are the actual two doors that we've left open for tonight. Okay, so them two doors was closed when we saw the figures run. Two figures go that way twice, like that. Child size, weren't they?
Yeah, about 3.5 to 4 foot.
And this was when we was using the EM pump on the floor. Every time we turned it off, we were seeing them. Lynn was sat in that chair. I was on the floor next to her. Andy was there, next to the cabinet, and obviously Dean was on the settee with Di, and we were all sitting on the floor. Now the well is actually supposed to be underneath this floor, right in between, half under this house and half under next door's house. Okay, so obviously we've got a camera set up there that's going to be covering that area, so hopefully when Dean's here he can see and experience the same sort of thing. Okay, so that's the actual dining room. Okay, so you can all get an idea of that. So what we'll do, we've got the Cancer Research posters. Okay, we've got a Holy Bible there. And this cabinet, according to Carol next door, the door opens. Okay, so we've done a few tests with the floors. The floorboards are a bit wobbly, so I don't know whether that'd cause it to open or not. I mean, there is a catch there, but we'll see. It ain't a very good catch. It don't take a lot to open it, but we'll find that out later. We've got audio running throughout the house. We've got one on the table there, and we've got one on the breakfast bar just here. Okay, with the rest of the equipment. So we'll take you through to the hallway now. That's the cupboard under the stairs that we couldn't open last time. It's still wedged shut. And then we'll go upstairs. And there's Dean at the top of the stairs.
How you doing, folks? This is the infamous scene out the film where the young girl was dragged up here by her hair, and then she was dragged into this bathroom here.
There we go.
As you can see, we've got a few red lights up here, but this is the bathroom scene where she was dragged into here, and then she couldn't get back outside. Now, people will avoid this room at all cost, so some parts of the night I will be spending some time in here.
Okay.
This here is a child's bedroom. All sorts of stuff apparently went on up here. She was chucked around the room, slammed off the wall and landed on the bed.
Yep. That ain't the original bed, obviously. That's one that was just left here. This was Diane Pritchard's bedroom, this was. So, according to it, that's the actual, well, that ain't the actual light cord that was wrapped round her neck. According to it, she was lifted up there, wasn't she? And,
Yeah.
and they had to kick the door in to get her out. But when we come last time, we noticed the door frames. They appear to be original to the house of the period. They're all identical. I can't see any damage at all to any of the door frames. So I don't know whether that story's true or not. But these don't look as if they've been repaired, from what I can gather. But you know, that's Diane's bedroom. And if we go into this room, this is the one master bedroom.
The story said that somebody was stood in here and this cord here wrapped around the neck. Again, how true that is, it's not been documented, so we can't verify that at all.
Okay, so that's just a light cord that goes up to the ceiling. So I don't know if it still does it work. Yeah. Okay. And again, we've got a camera there on the windowsill that'll be running all night. So this is the one bedroom. Now, if memory serves, this is the bedroom where I'm supposed to see the gloves on the top of the door frame.
Yeah.
I found some gloves in here, and they were on the top of the door frame. Just moving about, just fingerless, you know, just gloves. Yeah. Whether that's true or not, we don't know.
Also, over the last recent weeks, they've also been in an aura banging coming from this side of the wardrobe here.
Yeah.
But behind this side here, there's just a little empty alcove. So whether it's bats that are in the attic or we ain't got a clue, to be honest. But hopefully tonight we can figure that out.
Okay. And that's just a normal wardrobe with a few bits and pieces in it, ain't it, that one? Okay.
Yeah.
We got a bed, so if Dean wants to get a couple of hours keep. Yeah.
Let's quick look in there.
It's just a normal built-in wardrobe. Okay. There we go. As you can see, it's only me and Dean here. There's me. Hello. Okay. So I should be going outside to the van in a minute. I'm leaving this young man to it. This is the other bedroom, no lights. Okay. Oh, there ain't one in there, is there?
No.
I've got my torch. Because Dean ain't got a torch. We ain't get him a torch tonight, so. Okay, so this is one of the other bedrooms. Okay, so I think this was, would this be Richard's bedroom?
I believe so, yeah.
Yeah,
Well,
So,
apparently there's a couple of odd noises in here, but nothing really major. So
there's a built-in cupboard there with the boiler. In that area, so there's the boiler. In there. Just a normal airing cupboard. Okay.
that's secure, as you can see.
Yeah. And again, we've got an audio on the on there that will be running all night.
Also a trigger object as well by the side of it.
Yeah.
Also, people have said that they've been pushed down the stairs. They've stood at the top and actually felt like they've been nudged down the stairs. So I will hang about up here tonight as well to see if that'll happen to me.
Okay.
Crazily.
Sorted. Okay. There's the stairs. Well, according to it, from what we've been told by Carol next door, when people walk up and down the stairs and they're not holding onto the rail, that's usually when he gives them a nudge and gives them a shove down the stairs. Okay.
Yeah, all ready to rock and roll.
You've got your posters there, your cancer research stuff, so...
Yeah, that's the most important thing.
Yeah.
All the work for charity. So all those big fans of Willenhall Paranormal, please keep giving. 'Cause that's what it's all about.
So, what we'll do, if you want to, just in your own words, just tell everybody, why you're doing this and what it means to you.
Well, last year, funny enough, on my birthday, on April the 23rd last year, my sister was diagnosed with incurable lung cancer. So instead of letting my world fall apart, which it pretty much has, I've decided I'm going to try and make some money for charity, and the charity is Cancer Research UK. It's, to be fair, my sister, she's like my sister, but she helped raise me, so this is so passionate to me, and the reason why I'm doing this, it's the only way that I know, where if I can be scared for one night on my own, it's nothing compared to every cancer patient in the country feels every night when they go to bed, where they're going to see the next day. So, please, it's a heartfelt plea. Please keep giving to Cancer Research. They're working tirelessly every day to try and find a cure to get rid of this evil disease. So please, guys, this is an heartfelt plea. Please keep giving. Thank you. Thanks so much.
Hi everybody, this is Glenn from Willenhall Paranormal, and this is Dean Steadman, and we're here at 30 East Drive, Chequerfield Estate in Pontefract, and this is the start of Dean's Dusk Till Dawn Challenge, and the date is the 10th of May 2014 and the time is 25 to 10. We've just done a walk through the house and showed you all the different areas and this, that and the other, and what we're going to do now, we're just going to show you the equipment that Dean's going to have tonight, and this is all he's going to have with him because I'm going to be outside in the van. So basically all he's got is a walkie-talkie, so you can have that, right?
My escape.
So as soon as we've done this, I'm going to document going outside, I'm going to lock him in, and that's the only means of communication that we'll have for tonight. Anything like batteries that he needs for the cameras will be handed through the letterbox. The door will be locked, and I won't be coming in, I'll be outside in the van. You'll have a couple of K2s, these two, right, so these have got buzzers on, so even if he's upstairs and one of them goes off, you can hear the buzzing downstairs and he can come down and investigate it. Okay, we've got several audio recorders set up throughout the house. This is the one that Dean's going to have with him walking round. We've got them in the kitchen, in the lounge, and we've got them upstairs. So hopefully any EVPs that we get will be recorded on these. Okay, he's got a night vision camera and obviously a night vision stills camera so he can take photos while he's in here on his own. So you're looking forward to it?
Yeah, also it's been confirmed tonight by Carol that this is the first time this has ever been attempted, that one person is to stay in here on their own all night long, so it's a bit of a first.
Yeah, and that's confirmed that, people have stopped here overnight in groups. I think the smallest one was 3 people, but that, sorry, 4 people,
Yeah.
but that didn't last very long. So yeah, Dean is the first one ever to spend the night alone, locked into the house with the Black Monk Pontefract. So just to give you a bit of a quick background on the actual haunting itself. In the late 60s, the Pritchard family moved into the house, and shortly thereafter they started experiencing things like pools of water on the floor, cold spots. There was powder in the air just appearing, and then later on Diane Pritchard experienced a lot of personal attacks. She was pushed down the stairs, she had her hair pulled, there was bite marks, bruise marks. Her dad Joe, who was a miner, big bloke, he got locked in the coal cupboard, which I'll show you in a bit, and something put the frighteners up him, and he wasn't the same guy again when he came out. Shortly thereafter they moved out because he couldn't
handle it no more.
Couldn't handle it. No. There was attacks on Richard as well, on the brother, Diane's brother. And obviously over the years the house it's been rented out, but people haven't stopped here very long. I think the longest anybody stopped here was about 3 months, and obviously the house has been empty ever since. Now, the story behind the haunting itself is that there was a Clunite monk from the local abbey down the road, and he used to abduct small children and bring them up to this area, which is a natural hill, a hillock, and he used to brutalise them and rape them and eventually murder them. There was a well just literally under the floor over there, and some of the bodies were disposed of down the well. Now, on this land there were gallows, excuse me, where criminals were hung in public. Now, he was actually caught because what he used to do was he used to remove the tongues of the victims, and he'd either eat them or dispose of them. He'd stop them from talking because they were all illiterate, they couldn't write down obviously who attacked them, so he went unpunished for many years, till eventually one of the girls that he abducted was literate. She'd been taught to read and write, even though it was Latin back in them days. She managed to write down obviously who the culprit was, and he was apprehended. He was hung here at Gallows Hill on this very ground, but he didn't die as a result. His neck didn't break. So the villagers obviously got fed up with waiting, so they cut him down and they threw him down the well head first, which, the force of the impact would have killed him outright. There is a story that he's not the actual guilty party, that it was a twin brother, and he was just covering up for him, and he can't move on because he's serving his penance. That's his, he's got to spend eternity walking backwards and forwards and this, that and the other, and he's happy enough to do that. That's what we've been told. Whether it's true or not, we don't know.
It's just second-hand stories, and all we can do is come here tonight to try and set the record straight.
That's it. And obviously everything's been done for cancer research tonight. You all know the story behind why Dean's doing it. There is just the 2 of us here. I'm going to be outside in the van. Dean's going to be in here locked down in about 5 minutes. Then we'll go lights out and he'll begin his Dusk Till Dawn challenge.
But I would also like to take this time just to thank everybody who's donated so far. I mean, we're pushing £3,000 now, coming up for £3,000. Please keep giving. Just even if you text through £1, that £1 could be the pound that finds the cure. So again, from all of us at Willenhall Paranormal, please keep giving. Thank you so much, and please enjoy the night, because I dare say you're going to have a bit of a laugh at my expense from me running around screaming. So thanks again, guys, much appreciated. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thanks for all your efforts, and a big thank you to everybody who participated in the Bush Stock event for us on Easter Sunday. Obviously, Kurt and Nick at the Bush in Bradley, thank you ever so much. we've got the BBP lads who gave up their day for the
Yeah,
security.
at least £200 worth of security they provided free of charge.
Yeah.
Also the bands, a huge thanks to Samurai Sunday, the Remedy, Puma 13, and also the Empty Can.
Yeah.
So huge thanks there guys, and also Marstons as well. I mean, there's a lot of people we can thank, but you all know who you are, and you're very special in our hearts now. So, you know, thanks so much guys, and enjoy the night.
Yeah. Okay then, mate.
Let's have it.
All the best.
Thank you.
We'll see you in the morning. Okay, so it's nearly 10 o'clock now. So I'm going to go and lock Dean in now. Bless him. Just for the record, we have had some K2 activity and we have been feeling cold spots. Now, obviously that don't mean a fat lot because you ain't seeing it on this camera, but that camera's been running. Right, so we'll play that back on the main video. So you will hopefully be able to see it, and plus it's on the audio as well. You'll be able to hear the K2 going off, buzzing. What we'll do is, if you just turn that modem off there at the wall behind, right? It ain't going to be that because we've tested it, but just in case, we want to rule that out.
No, that's off now.
So that's off. Okay. All right then, mate.
Sweet enough.
You're all sorted.
Let's have it, Padre Micheal.
Best of luck.
Thank you. Thanks again, folks. Thank you.
Okay.
Right, I'll come and wave you to all.
Right. That's the start of the challenge now, and I'll keep in touch with you on the walkie.
Okay.
All right then, mate.
Enjoy the night, folks. I certainly ain't.
All right then, mate.
Righty, bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Have fun. Ta-ra. Okay. That's the key going in the door. Oh, hang on. I've got to move the cables, the door won't shut, hang on. Okay, and there we go, he's locked in. And this is 30 East Drive, Pontefract. Right, so I'm off to the van. So, let's just get my torch, make sure I don't trip up over anything. Okay, right, so here. There's the van. And this is where I'll be spending the night. In the back of Malbo Command.